for joining us for another Facebook Live monthly service for our founder, Jen Kunkel. Please join us in prayer. Chido Haile. Mediation prayer. Let's open your prayer book to page 2. Mediation prayer. Let us seek the mediation of young people sincerely and wholeheartedly each and every day. May we receive the mediation anew with all our hearts and souls on this day, this very moment. Ikiyami Kongko Daijin Sama, Ikiyami Kongko Daijin Sama, Ikiyami Kongko Daijin Sama, Ikiyami Kongko Daijin Sama. Purification prayer, page 2. Through the way of mediation, may our sincere apologies be acceptable to you, our divine parent. We acknowledge our mistakes and misunderstandings, arrogance and ignorance of your divine favor. We apologize for all our shortcomings and irreverence from past generations. Guide us and amend our way of living to reflect your divine will, with a pure, joyful, and loving heart, always one with you. Kami prayer. Reverently we pray. The rivers of heaven, the riches of earth, time flows without cease, years pass without end. In heaven and earth is the life that nurtures all. In heaven and earth is the truth that orders all. For this wondrous form, for these wondrous works, let us praise Tenchi Kani no Kami. Let us praise the divine parent of the universe. Kami loves and cares for all humanity, all those who live between heaven and earth. To revere Kami as the divine parent, to live in Kami's infinite blessings, this is the way. Yet many, not knowing the way, are lost in greed and selfishness. They suffer the cycle of misfortunes, great is Kami's sorrow. Our founding father, Kongko Daiji, suffered many trials in this world, but held fast to faith and sincerity. He received Kami's great blessing, and began the life of mutual fulfillment of Kami and humanity. Humbly we pray. The divine parent whose wish was fulfilled, Kongko Daiji accepted the call to mediation. that leads to the mutual benefit of family and humanity. By day he taught the way of faith to all who sought him, expounding the blessings of heaven and earth, and he knew not the coming of night. By night he prayed for those who grieved, seeking salvation for all who suffered, and he knew not the dawning of day. Though years passed, the world changed, he did not waver from his task, the divine task of mediation. Thus was given the sacred teachings of his day, a guiding principle for our daily life. The divine favor was thus renewed, and blessings flowed universally, establishing the way of eternal prosperity, the way of mediation now becoming humble. By this wondrous revelation, we are given knowledge of the way, throughout the hardships of this world, to heal the body and soul. The way of mediation teaches us to turn our hearts to Him, without regard for day or night, whether we are near or far. The way of mediation teaches us to pray with total trust. For being unaware of divine favor, we offer our sincere apologies and pledge to mend our ways. Let us live our faith every day, seeking and rejoicing in your divine favor. Let us care for those in pain and invite them to the way. Let us guide those who are lost and awaken them to a life of purpose. Kami is fulfilled in us, we are fulfilled in Kami. May this way of mutual fulfillment be manifested in this world. May Kami's wish for true peace and the well-being of all people be fulfilled. So we humbly pray, so we earnestly pray.
Katie, please bow your heads in prayer.
A Sashi prayer for the monthly service for Kiani Konko Life. Kiani Konko Life is a Kenchi Kaino Commission, a divine field of universe. Obia Konko Mission Wachiwa, Ayasin Yan. We want to stay for prayer. We are gathered here today, the monthly service, the family K Konko Life, on this day, June 14, 2020. Through the service, we seek to extend our deep gratitude and acknowledgement of the divine work, contributions, and eternal President K. Konko Raishi, who has been sent to all through the eternal Tenchi Kaino Kami, a divine universe. We solemnly acknowledge the divine Tenchi Kaino Kami revealed to humanity in 1873. Tenchi Kaino Kami stated, although people live between heaven and earth, there are Kami's blessings, shrines, temples, and houses all stand on Kami's land. Without this, people consult daily directions and this respect to Kami. They suffer hardships due to these offenses. Tenchi Kaino Kami has indicated Konko Raishi to provide blessings and teaching, so that mankind may prosper. Kami is coming because of man, and man is man because of Kami. Both are fulfilled through this mutual relationship. So that for the Konko Life, we have become enlightened to invest Tenchi Kaino Kami, a divine pure, and have enjoyed blessing the all aspects of life. We extend our deep appreciation for the work of divine mediation, the salvation of humanity. This divine function has been kept by the generational spiritual head of Konko organization in the last 61 years. This year marks the 6th anniversary of the founder of Konko organization, and also marks 37 years since his departure. We extend our prayer and appreciation for our official services of divine mediation by 5th spiritual head, A.D. Konko. prepare for his good health, and continued engagement in their services as the principal divine being. We also extend our thanks to our ministers who have dedicated their life and spread the peace as many places throughout the world. The founding minister of our local church, the late Reverend Harpo Tavash, was initiated in the Konko office and able to become Konko minister through the authority mediation of the Reverends Masayuki and Kiki Kodama, the Konko mission only, and dedicated their missionary work in Washington for 32 years since 1940. We extend our deep appreciation and heartfelt gratitude for enabling us to appreciate the operation of this church in the last 8 years. It includes the divine guidance and arrangements, as well as the support and help all the people who have ever established connectedness to this local church, and help all the people with our spirit. The Commission Wahiro has come thus far. We sincerely ask our divine parent, Ikai Konkodai, and with our spirit, to continue to help and guide us in pursuit of the peace, the actualization of the people's salvation through all practice peace and divine guidance, and the further expansion of the Konko faith community in Hawaii. We will be trying to be mindful of any and all elements of blessing or sustenance being provided by Tenchi Kaino Kami, and try to extend our acknowledgement and appreciation of blessings which we may take for granted, whether it is what we use, the food we enjoy, the air we breathe, the land we live on, and the real estate we utilize, the jobs we have, the families that we appreciate, all our normal body functions and abilities. All elements of life are possible through the grace and love of divine presence, kind of country. Through our process of peace, we have been blessed in our personal and social lives, which strive to actualize the teachings of divine presence, kind of country in our faith life. Please accept our presence here today, and many offerings, services, uniforms, and prayers placed before you as tokens of our appreciation and deep felt gratitude for the blessing received. Let us remind ourselves that Ikai Konkodan is there to help us, aid us, and guide us to be able to overcome any encounter in life. The Founder always extend his prayer when the people of the world pray to Ikai Konkodan with a sincere and simple heart. Please fulfill whatever request they have. Please forgive our negligence and ignorance for the blessing we may become better and appreciate, and irreverence and offenses we might have committed knowing unknowingly. Please help us reform our hearts to be united with our divine potency kind of heart. We earnestly pray that all peace and harmony will prevail through the actualization of the divine message that states, no one is aware of the blessings of heaven and earth, which enable people to live. Come shall our people become aware of the blessings of heaven and earth. The having Konko thy be born throughout the world, for the sunshine, every country without exception. We continue to extend our prayers for places throughout the world that are experiencing hardship due to natural disasters, crime, poverty, famine, governance, pollution, and other elements. We also pray that coronavirus pandemic will be stabilized and we'll be able to regain our normal lives within all those years. The divine penitentiary kind of time, please allow us to be substitute in helping others as the utmost expression of thanks for blessings we'll be able to enjoy. Finally, we pray that this service is shared to all present, as well as to those who are with us today.
一度入りAdoration prayer. Third, recitation of Tenchi Kakisuke page 6.
極み本校大臣天地神の神一緒になれ。おかげは我が心にあり、今月今日で頼め。
Pray sincerely with all your heart, be one with Kami. Kami's blessings begin within, hearts grateful and caring, in harmony and joy. Look to Kami always, now and forever, on this very day pray. Kami Konko Daijin Tenchi Kami no Kami Shishuni Nagai, Okage wa waga kokoro ni ari,今月今日で頼め. Pray sincerely with all your heart, be one with Kami. Kami's blessings begin within, hearts grateful and caring, in harmony and joy. Look to Kami always, now and forever, on this very day pray.
Adoration prayer, page 7. We lift our eyes in awe toward heaven soaring above.
Lift our eyes in awe toward heaven soaring above. We bow our heads in prayer toward earth rich and deep. Living amid such gifts of Kami's great giving, how happy and grateful we are. The mediation of Yami Konko Daijin does not stop for a single day. The protection of the divine parent embraces all far and wide. The blessings of Kami flow without limit through all generations. The ways of Kami are mysterious and wondrous, beyond our understanding. Day by day, every day, earnestly and reverently, we praise the virtues of Kami, and we honor the power of Kami.
Shintoku Sanji, page 29.
仰ぎ祭れば天高く仰ぎ祭れば天高く拝み祭れば地は厚し神の恵みに生かされる身の幸いぞありがたき我が生き神の本当に次一人も隠る時のなく天地の神の御守りと義近きの隔てなし神に尽くしにはよろずやにあまねく道け果てしなく感計らいはくすしくて人の思いぞ及ばざる我ら今月今日やび祭りてひたすらに神の御影をたたえ祭らん神のひれいを仰ぎ祭らん
一度入り一度入り Dharma Prayer, page 12. Spirits of those who have gone before us, you are
the gift of life in this vast and endless universe. You started your duties faithfully, each according to your span of years. You remember maternally, your life told from generation to generation, honor the foundation of our society and the roots of our families. Through the mysterious workings of Kami, you enter the temple of faith. You walk the way of mobilization, respecting the will of the divine parent. You are mastering the virtue of faith to take into the world beyond, in the joy of innocence. Our gratitude is boundless for your love and favors. We revere as the ancestral spirits of our homes, our own divine spirits, who seek you to stand by us each and every one. Receive the favor of Kami and help us fulfill our tasks like people without failing. Protect us, guide us, and direct us, that we may never lose the way of faith, that we may come down to all generations, that we may live in peace and prosperity within our homes. Protect us, guide us, and reach us. Tiga kali
Rikkyo Shinden, Divine Message received on November 15, 1859. With the completion of this sacred staff, I will end your farming career. Please understand, when you are out farming, the person at home has to go out and call you whenever someone comes to give a request. And after you relay the request, you have to go back out again. You have to keep going in and out of the field. This gives you little time for farming, and the worshiper must also wait for you. Both you and the worshiper are being inconvenienced. Won't you stop farming? When you were regularly ill at 42, the doctor gave up hope. Everyone worried about you. We pray to the Kamis and Buddhas that are blessed with complete recovery. Regardless of when as your death, dispel all desires and assist in achieving no Kami. Also, your wife should consider herself a widow. This is better than being a real widow, as she can still talk to you and discuss matters. She should take the children with her to do the farm work. There are many people like yourself who have sincere faith in Kami, but still have many problems. Help these people by performing meditation. This will help Kami and save people. People exist because of Kami, and Kami exists because of people. Thus, Kami supports people as Kami's children, and people support Kami as their parents. There will be eternal prosperity through the mutual interdependence. you very much for coming to today's monthly service. Today's sermon will be done by Reverend Edna Yano and Reverend Yasuhiro Yano. So it is.
Should I complete the devotion then? No. Okay. I asked David to talk a little bit. But he said no. Well, anyways, good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here today for our monthly service for our founder, Ikami Kinko. A couple days ago, I did make a sermon, but I think I'm going to completely scrap this one. And this morning, I just made another one here. And mainly related to yesterday's garage sale. And thank you very much, by the way, for all your help. So much help and your donations of items and even cleaning up afterwards. Really, really appreciate each and every one of you. Well, let me see. Yes, so yesterday we had a great turnout of people for our garage sale. I wasn't expecting that many people to come, especially in the morning time. The early birds came, yeah. I was worried that there were maybe less people because of the pandemic. And because like the cases are getting more increasing daily. I was like, yesterday was like 17 people. And I also I usually call the Honolulu Star advertiser to place an ad in their newspaper in midweek and online. But yesterday's garage sale, I didn't do that. So I was thinking, we probably might not have as many people as usual. So when I prayed to Kami-sama for our goal, or how much money we want to make, I said, Kami-sama, can we at least get $600? But after I was thinking about my goal, I was like, why am I downsizing Kami-sama? Why? Just because there's a pandemic going on, just because I didn't post it on Store Advertiser, you think that there's going to be less people buying more, like buying stuff, equal less money made at the garage sale. So why am I downsizing Kami-sama's okage? Blessing, right? So I was like, scratch that 600, 1,000 like usual. $1,000 is our goal. The Kami-sama's pocket of blessings are unlimited if you think about it. You know, it's really unlimited and also very creative. Kami-sama's blessings are like the pocket of Doraemon. So I printed out Doraemon. You know Doraemon? It's a really cute cartoon. Very popular in the 80s and 90s and still yet popular even till today. Well, Doraemon has this magic pocket over here and he's able to take out everything. Even this like this door, Dokodemo door, which it's like a teleport. It transports you to wherever you want to go anytime. So he's like, I love this character Doraemon. But anyways, Kami-sama's blessings are like the right one. You know, the blessings that you receive are plentiful and they're creative. And so you get these amazing, wacky ideas that work, and Kami-sama always blesses you with more than what you'd expect. The garage sale yesterday was so awesome. You know, so many people came one after another, especially in the early morning. And it stayed sunny throughout the whole day. And we were able to raise $959. Woo! And I want to contribute a little bit more to make it $1,000. And there you have it. Kami-sama pretty much made our goal possible. So I'm really thankful. Had the weather not been favorable, we might not have gotten our goal, right? Not many people would have come. And had there been another stay-at-home order, again, we would not have been able to hold the garage sale. Had there not been these donated items by so many people during the pandemic, and we would not have been able to hold our garage sale. And had it not been for our supportive church members and their wonderful help, it would not have been possible either. And also, because we were all healthy and happy, we were able to hold this event in happiness, you know. Because if we have some worries in our heart, we cannot be welcoming customers. It's impossible. It'll show on our face, you know, the depressed face, the sad expressions. But because we're happy and healthy, we're able to welcome customers with a happy face, you know, like, welcome, good morning. If one of us were critically ill, it would also not have been possible. So, you know, if you think about all these many blessings that Kami-sama has blessed us with, just can't help it but give thanks to Kami-sama. I really want to thank Kami-sama and Konko-sama for all their support. I also wanted to mention a random, it's a really amazing blessing if you think about it, too. That happened yesterday during the garage sale. One of the church members of Waipahu brought you know those you put on the floor bicycle pedals, exercise bicycle pedals. The thing is, Clayton and I were just talking about that the night before while we were watching TV. Because Clayton's father, he got into a little accident and he hurt his leg. So for him, well, that was last month. So for him to have a little bit of rehab going on, Clayton mentioned, oh, I wanted to get my dad one of those bicycle pedals. Not the full bike, but just the pedal that you put on the floor. And lo and behold, the very next morning, somebody just randomly brings it and said, you want to sell this at your garage sale? And it was the item that Clayton was talking about. So Clayton was like, I'm taking this home. And I was like, you're buying it. Money, please. So, yeah, 本当に how amazing is that, you know, the exact item that he was talking about. And I told Clayton, I was like, you know, whatever you wish, it seems to just come to you. You're amazing. And he's like, except for Gundams. I'm like, hey, don't make those exceptions to Kami-sama. I think you never know. You never know when that random guy will just bring a truckload of Gundam kits to you for the garage sale. It just hasn't happened yet. But, so I just, damn, you know, but most often, like the things that he wishes for somebody else, like his family or friends, it just comes immediately, the things. So you can really see how Kami-sama's blessings work. If you pray for the happiness and well-being of other people, the blessings come really quickly. And if you're able to do that for other people, then Kami-sama will take care of your needs without even having to even mention it to Kami-sama. Because Kami-sama knows already. Kami-sama knows what you're going through. So if you think about others first, then they will get blessed and you will also get blessed at the same time. But many things he wished for, okay, again, for his family and friends, it came very quickly. And another amazing okage that I saw yesterday was Alex. You know, Alex came to help yesterday for a garage sale. And I know you have to wake up early. Your boys have to wake up early for this event. I know you guys rather sleep in, but you came. So I'm really grateful. And that is showing your sincerity to Kami-sama. And you'll get blessed for that. Well, anyway, for Alex, he was asking Clayton and I if we know anybody that's hiring. He just turned 17 and he's looking for like a part-time job. And there happened to be a customer that overheard his conversation. and she is a lady that is going to run for senator, and Donovan De La Cruz's position right now. So she was overhearing this conversation, and she was like giving all this amazing advice of how to be hired, what to wear, how to carry yourself out during interviews, and what kind of places are hiring out there, and what places, because like smaller shops like Lowe's and stuff, they want to hire without having to give like long time health insurance or all that kind of other benefits. So they appreciate these short-term hires or these part-timers. So she gave all these amazing advice to Alex. And he was kind of getting distracted a little bit by other things, and I kind of said, Alex, listen carefully. She's giving great advice. So, 本当に for him to, wake up early and come help out at this garage sale, he said, Kami-sama blessed him with that lady at that right time to give him advice on how to find a job. So it really motivated Alex, I think, I hope. And one thing that struck me, what that lady said was, she also worked in the human resource department, and she was one of the people that actually hired people. So she knows exactly what to look for. And she said, throughout the day, they would interview maybe about 100 people. And in the 100 people, she said the people that stand out the most is the smile of people. And I was like, that is so true. You cannot fake your smile. If you fake it, then it's kind of obvious. But you have to be happy and sparking that joy from your inner heart. And that's what they look for when they hire you. At the end of the day, and they look through all the people that they interviewed, they would choose the people that stuck out the most, the people that are sparking a lot of joy. And those are the people that will be chosen. And I was like, that is so true. So we have to really strive to polish our inner hearts so we can smile naturally, and that we will spark joy from within our own hearts. Because that's something that, even if you try practicing in front of a mirror, it's really hard unless you practice it in your daily life. You smile at your own family members, your friends, and people. Because especially if you work with people, customer service, they get strict, the customers. They're really strict. But again, those strict customers, you have to be thankful for them too, although they're really irritating. Because they polish you, they make you more resilient, and they make you better people. It's these strict people that train you to become a better version of you. So, with all the advice that Alex received yesterday, I hope he's able to find that path. And this applies in every situation. My mom always told me, ever since I was little, I remember this clearly. She doesn't remember this, but I remember her saying, Edna or Kako-chan, whatever job position you apply for, or like whatever job you want, whatever career path you are aiming for, whether it be a veterinarian, a doctor, a nurse, a flight attendant, anything, whatever you put your mind to it, you can achieve. You will guarantee get that position. I was like, how? If you don't forget the Konko face. As long as you keep Kami-sama in your heart, you will succeed wherever you go, always. So, oftentimes we might forget to acknowledge Kami-sama blessings. But really, it is Kami-sama blessings that enable us to work. Again, going back to our health, our family relationships, and our character. If we're not blessed in every single aspect, we are not able to work. Really, really impossible. So my mom always said, always to appreciate Kami-sama's okage. And with that, you are able to succeed in any kind of job you are in. She also told me that it's important to be honest in your work. Be honest and do your best. Even if it's as simple as flipping burgers, be the best burger flipper you can be. If you work at McDonald's, if you decide to work at McDonald's for fast food as a part-time job, those burgers that they show on TV, they look really juicy and delicious and perfectly layered. Make it like that. Don't just slap on everything. And slap on the lid and just, here you go, customer. Put your love into it, you know, and make the sandwich as beautiful as they show on the commercials. Do that. And do it quickly too, I guess, because that's and then whatever you do, whatever job, because every job I think is important. And some people, they look down on some jobs, but every job is very important. Last night we were watching NHK World, and they're talking about there's a show called The Professionals, and I really love to watch that show. And they're talking about this guy who was a shoe shiner. And you know, shoe shiner, people don't really, you know, praise that kind of job, but he became the world's best shoe shiner. And he started out in his, I think right after high school, a couple years after his high school. And really along the way, he's been really battered by people's rude comments. And there was this one guy, he was shining his shoes out on the streets of Tokyo, and the guy told that boy, "What kind of despicable job are you doing? You consider this shoe shining? Have you seen the professionals?" You know, and he really put him down. But that became his motivation. And he was like, "Wow, no, I haven't seen what professionals do." So he noticed that there are other shoe shiners throughout Tokyo, and he observed every single one of them. What are they doing? And he just took all their ideas, and through that, he became the world's best shoe shiner. And you would think that you cannot make a living off of shining shoes. Well, he has. And he's been charging $40 a pair. $40 to charge, as a charge to shine shoes. But people come, and they bring their really high-end shoes. And although they may be damaged by scuff marks or by water damage, you know, he's able to make them look brand new again. And he had that kind of talent. So anyways, in whatever job you do, again, do your best. And ask Kami-sama for inspiration and how you can do better. And always take Kami-sama along for your ride. And you will succeed in anything that you do. Thank you so much, Ellen.
Good morning. Thank you for joining today's service. I'd like to introduce one message from the founder Konko Daiji. The message was given to Toshimori Shima. Konko Daiji said, the founder Konko Daiji said, the light that the sun shines upon us is a divine blessing. So too for the rain that falls. Kami lets all humans live amidst divine blessings. People are born amidst divine blessings, live amidst divine blessings, and die amidst divine blessings. Number 2, Toshimori Shima, number 1. The term okage, divine blessing, divine favor, is one of the most expressed words by the founder Konko Daiji. Identifying the element of okage, the blessings, in a daily life can be one of the most basic and vital elements in the practice of Konko practice. At our church after service, we have an okage sharing session. We enjoy some snacks. It can be quite personal, but it is important to acknowledge each of us to find out the elements of blessing we have enjoyed. Be able to attend the service in person, in good health, be awake in the morning, be able to greet each other, being able to drive a car, and being able to join the service, the family members, and so on, to keep going on. These are elements of blessing. It all depends on each one of us. It depends on our own heart. Anyway, please join me for our prayer for the coronavirus pandemic. Through concerted efforts of the authorities and the entire population in the world to cope with the COVID-19, we see some signs of recovery from the pandemic. Thank you for improving the situation around the world. Through the virtuous power of the founder, Ikari Konko Daiji, I sincerely and single-heartedly pray that the pandemic will calm down as soon as possible and will regain the normal lives we might have taken for granted for all those years. Thank you very much. ありがとうございました。
いきなり本校大臣天地神の神主に願い、おかげは我が心にあり、今月この日で頼み。いきなり本校大臣天地神の神主に願い、おかげは我が心にあり、今月この日で頼み。もう一回ナンバーPage 238, number 16.
16? always remember to be patient. With enduring patience, there will be no discord with others. So I think, oh, what a poor fellow. I am able to endure, but since he doesn't have faith, he will turn blue in suppressing his anger when he hears unable to think. I want to pray to Kami-sama for him to be more patient.
17. Patience is important at all times. It is all the more important for practicing faith. Having little patience won't result in divine blessings. Some people are driven to despair, so they quit practicing faith. This is unfortunate. If the hub of a wheel breaks, the carriage cannot move. This applies to not only practicing faith, but to all human activities. Patience is essential. There are few who gain happiness without patience. Even fishermen, farmers, and merchants will not succeed without patience. Strong winds and rains are misfortunes for fishermen and farmers, while financial losses are misfortunes for merchants. But if they don't endure such adversity, they won't become successful. Thus, patience is most important when practicing faith. To prove this, open the doors of Kami's altar. There is nothing except the sacred staff and mirror. Divine blessings are bestowed through the patience of practicing faith. Think that divine blessings come from practicing faith, rather than from Kami-sama. Practice faith with lasting patience.
18. For those practicing faith, it is important not to feel angry even when there is something to be angry about. Anger disrupts the family. It puts people in discord. Look around you in society. There are people who ruin themselves due to a lack of patience. Remember that patience is very important, inquired Konko-sama. Several years later, Konko-sama told me, because of your great patience, Kami-sama is full of praise. This is good, but you should go a step further to receive divine blessings. Kami-sama says, Haruo, listen carefully. You are very patient, but you are only suppressing your anger. This will damage your spirits. What you are doing is not enough. You must go a step further by not getting angry at all. It will be like medicine for your body.
19. Though you well know that mountain ascetic priests came to the Hiramai and took away the offerings, you mustn't take action in anger. The power of Kami-sama can easily clear away such trouble. Those priests still come here often, but since Kami-sama gives them the offerings, I can never get angry. The offerings may be gone today, but there will be more tomorrow. Kami-sama always has good intentions. Those mountain ascetic priests will eventually disappear, and Kami-sama's way of faith will flourish year after year. You will see this happen in the future.
20. Tsugawa-san, you are very forbearing. Kami-sama is impressed, but take it a step further. Certainly, what should I do? When you are angry, you endure and suppress your anger. This will hurt your body. Go beyond this by not getting angry at all. You can do this by thinking that the anger-provoking thing happened because of an offense that you or your ancestors committed. Think that the offense is being cleared away. There is no doubt about it, answered Konko-sama. I was filled with awe, then felt distress. I thought about how difficult it was to practice faith.
21. Konko-sama's eldest son, Kinayoshi-sama, was a dissolute man, indulging in women and gambling in soja. But Konko-sama never laminated over this. Once a barefoot sumo wrestler wearing a sword came and queried, "You are the one called Konko-sama." This was while I was talking to Konko-sama with my two swords laid at my side. "Is Kaneyoshi your son? Where is he?" The wrestler inquired. "Yes, he is my son, but he is in soja." "You know, the other day I wanted to beat him to death?" I lent him money, but he wouldn't pay me back. My name is Kumagawa, and I have come here after a mediary told me to go and talk to you. I want to know if you will repay the money or not. How about it? He owes me 1 kane. Unable to stay silent, I told him to tell me his story. No, since I am here, I will talk to Konko-sama directly. The wrestler replied, but for matters of this sort, a mediary is necessary. I would also like to ask you some questions. You say you lent Kinuyoshi money, and Konko-sama says Kinuyoshi is his son, so there seems to be no mistake. However, without a letter in which Konko-sama is directed to pay back the money on the borrower's behalf, you have no case. And even if you say this is true, if we doubt you, there is nothing you can do. You should have at least followed up with proper documentation, I said. Then Konko-sama told me, come to my room for a moment. He then confided, you are absolutely right. Well, let's pay him. I cannot refuse to return something that was borrowed, even if he is lying. This problem is due to my family's accumulated offenses. If he is untruthful, he will take home my family's accumulated offenses. Let's return the money to him. The wrestler was finally paid.
Tsutsumi Seishiro. 1. Aiso Toyojiro, a fellow merchant of Kyoto, told me you should go to worship. You too should go to worship. You can make profits. I then decided to go worship. The first time was at Nakano Yonejiro Sensei's Hiromai in Kyoto. 2. It was where I heard about Hiromai in Otani, Bichi province. So now I will go to Otani to worship, I said. Then Nakano Sensei requested, please take this offering with you. I took the offering and headed to Konko-sama's Hiromai. On the way, while boarding a boat in Kawaguchi, Osaka, I slipped and fell into the water. 3. When I reached the Hiromai, Konko-sama said, Tsutsumi-san, since you have traveled on foot to many places, you must have had both good and bad experiences. With pride, I affirmed, I have walked between Edo and Nagasaki, and there is no place which I am not familiar with. 4. Then Konko-sama concluded, then you must know of hell, the lower world. I know of no such place, I answered. Wasn't the place you went at Kawaguchi, Osaka, the lower world of hell? For you? He asked. Since he knew all, I was in awe.
To while still at the Hiromai, I requested, bless me with profits, then promised, if I make profits, I will offer half. I later went to work in Shinshu province, where I made a lot of money. In gratitude, I wrapped half of the profits and promptly went to Konko-sama's Hiromai to fulfill my promise. I have come to offer half of my profits as I had promised, I told Konko-sama. They are your profits, so take them home with you, he said while giving back the money. But I made a promise, I insisted, and gave it back to him. Then Konko-sama slipped the wrapped money into the cracked end of a bamboo stick and stuck it on the ceiling above the kekai. I returned home thinking that he would no doubt take the money and unwrap it after I had gone home. Some days later, when I went to Konko-sama's Hiromai, he said, Tsutsumi-san of Koshio, take this home with you, and he took the untouched money and placed it before me. Konko-sama's unselfishness filled me with great respect and admiration.
Okay. What in 1875 or 1876, my father Totoro had a serious illness, and my uncle Miyokichi became insane. A family friend and a relative who was a believer of the Hokkien sect decided to go to Kunkosama's Hiromari. When they reached near Kurashiki, they realized that they didn't know exactly how old my father was. They wondered what they should do. Since they couldn't turn back, they went to worship anyway and told Kunkosama about it. There are no such things as a person's age. He was born in the year of the mouse. I suppose he has built a house, said Kunkosama. Yes, he has, they replied. Before building his house, he consulted directions and found the site to be in a bad direction. He was then told to build it on the other side of the road. Doing so made him ill. I will give apologies for him so he can recover. My father recovered completely, as Kunkosama had said.
Wada Yoshi built around October 1879, I went to the Hiromai for the first time. On the following day, I noticed that the construction shed was covered with leaves. It seemed that the Hiromai construction had been suspended for quite some time. A shrine gable was already made and left inside the shed. There were 2 donation placards with the donors' names inscribed standing beside the shed. After seeing this, I asked Kunkosama about it. He said since the carpenter didn't agree with divine will, the construction has been halted. When the new Hiromai is completed, you might think Tenchi Kano Kami will enter it. But if he does so, heaven and earth will turn dark. The Hiromai is for me to enter. Some people come and ask for a donation package, but Kami doesn't like donation packages. There are donors who want to have their large donations written on the placards alongside their names. These people are wealthy and can afford to give large donations, but the poor can donate only a small part of money that they earn every day. For them, it is like donating almost all of their money. Kami feels sorry for them.
Regarding propaganda proclamation, Kunkosama imparted, don't be impatient. It's still too early. If it's not time, the tide won't flow with us. Only when it's time will the tide flow with us.
At that time, there were count divinations. The senior Shirokami senseis were particularly big, and Kunkosama had much input for. I taught you hand divinations, but if your hands move too much, people think you are possessed. So during the day, give only teaching. If they feel gratitude, they will receive divine blessings. Pray at night and take your time. Yet people think of being possessed as possession by a fox or body, but foxes and badgers don't live deep in the mountain. They live right here in the village.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. ただいまから歌わせていただきます。We're going to sing a song, 4 songs. よろしくお願いします。もう踊るだけでいいです。じゃあ、いいですか？
Amen.
守ってます。
With a heart caught up in doubt and worry, I face my life every morning, wanting to shine, but somehow holding back joy and fear, swirling in my heart. Still I know, even one as small as I can run into someday and find a shining, shimmering, brilliant light coming from a path that never ends. Instead of losing hope or fearing what's ahead, let's keep on moving forward with our heads held high, for we are all living in a world that embraces you and me with its love, supported by the prayers of those who care for us. We are never alone in our lives. When I'm down and ready to surrender, when times are hard and it seems holding hands with my friend standing by my side. Sweethearts, together we will walk to the shining, shimmering, brilliant light coming from a path that never ends. Instead of losing hope or fearing what's ahead, let's keep on moving forward with our heads held high. For we are all living in a world that embraces you and me with its love, supported by the prayers of those who care for us. We are never alone in our lives. Instead of losing hope or fearing what's ahead, let's keep on moving forward with our heads held high. For we are all living in a world that embraces you and me with its love, supported by the prayers of those who care for us. We are never alone in our lives.
Thank you very much. ありがとうございました。
天気がですけど。
ギアミ本
本
校大
校大
臣
臣天
天地
地金
金
の
の
神
神
主
主
に
に願
願い
い
おかげを我が心にあり今月本日へ頼む池上本校大臣天地金の神主に願いおかげを我が心にあり今月本日へ頼む。
Thank you very much for joining us this Sunday morning. Hope you have a wonderful week next week. Thank you. Take care.